Good evening, conscious creators. How you doing? Hello, my conscious ones. Hi. Hi, tag friends. How's everybody doing? It's 7 o'clock on Sunday. Sunday. Father's Day Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies and puppies and papas and fathers and all the daddies, all the pops. It's just happy Father's Day. I hope it was an awesome day. Hi, Joel. How you doing? Love you, brother. Um, I hope it was a great day for you. I hope you enjoyed it with your family. Made some memories. If nothing else, just mark it as 20 Father's Day 2020 style. Okay, this is 2020, so you gotta make it memorial. Gotta make it memorable, as they say. Make it stand out because it does. It stands out because it's the Father's Day in the year 2020. How about that? Here we are, halfway there. Like it's June. It's June. We just had summer solstice yesterday. Hope you guys got out and got some of that sun. If you didn't get it yesterday, you got some of the shaded sun today. Anyway, hope you got out there and enjoyed the weekend. It was a good weekend. I had a very interesting weekend. I want to shout out to my daughter and her husband, Jermaine and Jairi. They are new parents. They had a baby boy over the weekend. Junior, he's a junior, so he's Jermaine Jr. Came in at 8 pounds, I believe, and 4 ounces. A big guy. But he didn't. When I saw him this afternoon, when they came by to pick up the other boys, he didn't look as big as he looked in the picture. So something about cameras make you look bigger. I hope it does me justice, y'all. Okay. Anyway, happy Father's Day to all the poppies, all the daddies out there. Hope it was a great day. I'm gonna slow down just a bit because I want to wait and see if folk come in, because tonight is our usual mini life coaching session. And tonight I got some fun stuff to share with you. So I'm going to share one of my secret techniques that I use to greet and meet my clients and get them started on that session. So I'm going to talk about that. Then I'm going to give you another little technique that I use. And actually I pass it on, and I hope my clients actually play it forward, because it's a great tool for helping you kind of get rid of those those negative vibrations, that negative self-talk that we do to ourselves, that we do for ourselves. Because we do that, we're going to drag our vibration right on down with it if it's negative talk. So we try to feed the things that we want to grow and be better and be more, and we try to starve those things that we don't want to be a part of our reality and our manifestations in our lives. So I'm going to share those two items with you. But first I want to make a few announcements. Again, I'm going to kind of slow it down a little bit. Happy Father's Day again. But tonight, welcome to the mini life coaching session, and we're going to be talking about a couple of my techniques. All life coaches probably have their own way of getting the client comfortable and getting them moving into the session. So I have my personal little technique that I use that I'm going to share with you tonight, and you can use it. You can actually use it just to meet and greet your friends, family, whatever. Few announcements. I do want to remind you that we've uploaded our interviews, our sessions. Our session on Thursday, the Conscious Creators Toolbox on Thursday night. We had last Thursday we had Sandra Gawasi. She's a hypnotherapist, my girlfriend, my friend girl. And she was talking about hypnosis and amongst other things, because she has a long resume of light work practices and things that she does. So catch that. It's on YouTube, our YouTube channel, The Conscious Creator. Still look for the Blue Man. You'll find it that way. There may be a couple of conscious creators out there, but look for the Blue Man. That's us. And she's there along with all of our sessions. We're uploading all of our Conscious Creator Toolbox sessions, uploading them to our YouTube channel. So we'll invite you to visit them. While you're there, subscribe to the channel. That helps us, in the hierarchy of things. And also like us, and share the link. Because hopefully, if there's any information to subject content or topic that we talk about that you think that a friend or a family member or whoever might be interested in, share it, play it forward. Because most of what we're talking about are things that absolutely everybody can use, any and everybody can use, because we're talking about your creative abilities and your creative powers and the things that you are you have available to you just because you are who you are, and we all are who we are. We're all one. We're all co-creators with each other and with the universe and with God. So we try to make it very relative, something that is useful that you can put right to work for your own personal creative and manifesting abilities and powers. So check it out. Check us out there, and do visit us every Thursday night. We meet here at 7 o'clock. About an hour, and sometimes an hour and a half, but usually it's about an hour if we go live. We will go back to meeting at the Interfaith Truth Center on Thursday night sometime in the future. We haven't set a date yet on that. But please, check us out. Come and check us out, because I will guarantee you there will be some information that you can use, and you can, if nothing else, you can share it and pass it on, play it forward. I will be speaking at Interfaith Truth Center next Sunday, the fourth Sunday. That's usually the Sunday that I usually speak. And we will be doing a live broadcast. We'll be doing live broadcasts from both the Conscious Creators Facebook group page, as well as the Interfaith Truth Centers group page. So tune in on us or stop by. We're out on Austell Road in Austell, Georgia, USA, I like to say, because I got some folk from Barbados. I got some folk from over there in Africa, some of those countries over there in Africa. I've got folk all over the place coming and checking us out. So it's unfortunately we're just in Georgia, US of A, Austell, Georgia, USA. So if you're out in the area when we get ready to go back to have meeting there, I will make sure that I get all the announcements out so that you can join us. It's a small place, so we don't accommodate like tons and tons of people, but we're sure we can make room for you if you want to stop by and join us on one of those sessions. In the meantime, you can still catch us here on the Facebook group page. Hi, see you guys coming in. How you doing? Hello, group page. So stop in and visit us next Thursday at the Conscious Creators Toolbox. We have Joel, and Joel, I am not going to mess up your last name, buddy. It's Joel. He's a light worker, Reiki master, amongst other things as well. He has a technique that he uses. He calls it the heart activation chakra. And I had a session myself last week, and I can tell you that it works. I mean, I had a nice revelation over this weekend as well, and I might shout out to him, his spiritual team, my spiritual team, the universe, God, we had the works with us on last week, and it did me a ton of wellness. I always thought that my heart was open and active, and you know what, y'all, I might be spinning so fast I might disappear, but I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to hold it down, Joel, because I got to get through this session. But please join us on Thursday night. We're going to record it, so it's going to be a recorded message because Joel is in school. He's in some classes, and he's not available on Thursday nights, but we're going to record it on Tuesday and bring the recording into and post it on our website on Thursday. So please join us so you can hear about it. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself, some of and about the practice, and the call on his life. It's all about love. It is all about love. In fact, everything that the light workers do is all about love. All about love. Only love. The fastest or the highest frequency vibration of anything, of all. And I think that the word is that love includes, what is it? It's the highest vibration, the highest consciousness that you can have as well. So, we're all love. That's who we are. We're all love, and you're love, I'm love, and we're love. So it's all about us and our energy. So that's what light workers do. So, continue, be with us on Thursday night. We will be pushing it on into July. So we got 2 more sessions, I think, this month, I believe, maybe 1 or 2. But anyway, we are gonna do some things next month because we have a spiritual guide, a spiritual leader that's coming in to speak. Gonna have a yoga master that's gonna come in, a yoga person. She teaches yoga, gonna come in. And I'm trying to find somebody. I know that we had a request to do provide some information on chakras, particularly the third eye. I don't know if that was the element. That's one of 7, or one of many, the 7 that's primary for the body. But they wanted the third eye, so I said I'll give them third eye, but I'll give them the other 7 too, other 6 too. So you're gonna get all of them. I'm gonna give you my short understanding or knowledge about chakras, but we will get somebody in that is an expert in that area, that matter, and get that word out to you in one of our workshops. as well. So anyway, so hello. We see some folk coming in. Hi, John. See Bajan. Bajan, my fellow Bajan. Hope everything is good. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. So tonight, like every Sunday night at 7 o'clock. I can't promise you 7 minutes, but I can promise you 7 minutes plus. Okay. But tonight's mini session is going to be about. We're talking about a three-step process. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that and I'll tell you what that's about. But first, I want to give you a little technique, a little trick that I use, and I have my motives for using it. You may be able to figure it out, but if you really, really, really want to know, you may want to, check me out and check my website out and see, maybe become a client. I don't know, be a client. I specialize in manifestation, creativity, and I love, love, love helping you reprogram those limiting beliefs. Just kind of get rid of them, replace them. Make them empowering beliefs rather than limiting beliefs. So I specialize in those three areas: creativity, manifestation. Love to help you get get the life that you want, and helping you get rid of some limiting beliefs and switching them up, flipping the switch on them. So the technique that I use when I greet my clients, and of course I have a motive. It's always a motive to my madness. And again, all life coaches have their own little oddities and little ways that they do it. So I do it. This is how I do it. I make sure, I greet my clients. They come in, and the first thing I want to know is what excitement, what's exciting going on in your life. I greet them that way. Hello, how you doing, Shayna? How you doing? I'm glad to see you today. Tell me what has happened exciting for you since our last session. So we start out that way, and they like it. They like it, and it kind of, again, you could probably figure it. It kind of, and rather than me saying how you doing, and then they got to load me up with all their problems. But and again, I'm not a problem solver. I'm a life coach. So I don't want them to load me up with their problems. I want to hear about their excitement and their joys, because usually when you're up, when you got that speed of vibration going, you can solve a lot of your own stuff. You don't have to. You don't need a problem solver. You can usually you and God and higher power. Y'all can get together and solve those problems. But so that's what I do. I use it for that. I use it to make sure that they come in and they're going to have a good, positive session with me. That I'm going to have a session where I'm going to be crying and they're going to be crying, and I got to, invest in some clinics. So, but that's a little something that I do. So you may want to try it with your friends. I know a lot of times you say, "What's happening, man?" And they start telling you that that the team lost, and and they whatever, so they start loading you down with boohoo stuff. But ask them, "Hey, what's the latest exciting thing that's been going on in your life? What's happening since I saw you last? What's the fad thing going on? What's happening? What's happening good? I want to hear something good stuff." So greet them that way and see if that will, if nothing else, it's going to raise their vibration. And you know how I am about vibration. It's got to be high, baby. It's got to be high. So let's do that. Let's try that next time you're meeting and greeting your folk. What's exciting, man? What's been happening that's exciting? Tell me something good, and see how that works for you. Okay, so the three-step process. Now, I'm all for, keeping a good attitude toward the things that I want in life. I want, and when we want the things that we want, if we talk about them, they make us feel good, right? They make us feel good. But every now and then we'll start obsessing about something or worried about something. So we'll start getting depressed, or we'll start getting worried, we'll start getting fearful, we'll start getting all those negative thoughts start hitting us, because we're talking negative thoughts to ourselves. We're having these negative thoughts and we're speaking them to ourselves. And we're slowing down our vibration, okay? So what we want to do is, with the three-step process, we use the three-step process to feed those things that we want, and feed those positive and good vibrations, those positive vibrations, those high frequency vibrations, happiness, joy, excitement, fun stuff, the smiles, happy, the good joy, those kind of things. We want those at the top of our list. And when we start obsessing and being fearful and worried and overly concerned about something, scared of something, just frustrated, angry, pissed off about this or whatever that, worrying about, what's going to happen tomorrow when I get back to the office, those kind of things. We want to starve those. We don't want to feed them. We want to starve them. So these three techniques was actually put together by one of the coaches, one of the big coaches at the firm actually the school that I'm going to, and I think they do some other things too, but it's called Achieve Today. It's the company that I'm working with, and Gil McGiff is he's been a coach there forever, and he's one of their top guys, and he wrote this process, and it has really taken off for us, for us anyway, for us to overachieve. But I want to share it with you because, and I do share it with my clients. Ask them to use it for themselves, and then I, pass it on and play it forward. But what it is it's an opportunity for you to kind of self-check yourself. And I ask them to, just kind of check themselves maybe 10, 12 times a day, especially when they're first starting with me. I give them that assignment to do, and what they do is what you're doing is you're checking to see how you're feeling. 10 to 12 times a day, you're going to stop for about 20, 30 seconds, and you're going to evaluate. You're going to look at yourself, and you're going to think how you're feeling. Just kind of identify some emotions. Identify how you're feeling and where you're feeling it, okay? If it's a good feeling, rah, 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 we good, we down with that. But if it's not so good, if we find ourselves with knots in our stomach and frowns on our faces and our muscles and teeth clenching and fists clenching, toes curling and stuff, we know those are negative feelings because those are not very comfortable for us, okay? We've got, something going on with the throat where, we can't talk, can't hardly talk, and can't get a word out edgewise. Knots in stomach, tightness across the shoulders and things like that. Those are because we're sitting there thinking about some negative stuff, some things that we're fretting about, that we're overly concerned about, that's putting some fear in us and some worry in us, some fretting. So those are things that we want to starve. We want to stop that. We don't want to spend, and trust me, if you start checking, you're going to find that you are spending a good portion of your day on the negative negative thought train, okay? And very few of your thoughts, very few of your thoughts are going to be rah, rah, hey, hey, hip, hip, hooray kind of thing. They're going to be, it's usually on the negative side when you start off. But as you go on, as my clients go on, and usually my clients are either the minimum is about 6 weeks time. So in that time frame, by the end of that 6 weeks, they can tell me that it has switched up, that they are not, they don't have that many opportunities where they have to readjust their thinking as opposed to when they first started. So try this. First thing you do, again, is you check yourself. Set your timer, or I tell people to use their watch, have it go off every 2 or 3 hours to get 10 evaluations in a day's time. Some people do more. If you really start off and you're negative every time you turn around or every time you stop and do it, like 10 out of 10 times, then maybe you want to increase it a little bit and see if you could back it up. But what you do, first thing you do is you evaluate yourself. You look and see, what am I feeling? You ask yourself that, what am I feeling? And you identify, what is it, where is it? Is it in my stomach? Is it in my face? Is it in my head? On my hands, on my neck? Where am I feeling this feeling? Is it a knot? There's a knot in my stomach. Say, for instance, there is a knot in your stomach. You're looking, you're thinking, you're sitting there and you're evaluating, and you find your stomach is knotted up. Well, okay, I've got a knot in my stomach. What am I thinking about? Is it a knot because I'm frustrated about something? I'm afraid of something? I'm angry about something? What is the feeling? Identify what the feeling is. Find where it is. Identify what it is. Name it. Describe it. If it's anger, what does it feel like? Is it a knot? Is it a ball? What is it? Is it cloudy? If it's in your head, is it, are your teeth clenching? What is it? In your face, whatever. Whatever it is, name it, describe it. Find where it is, name it, describe it. Takes you probably less than 5 seconds to do that. And once you do that, you tell yourself, you remind yourself really, because this is a truth statement I'm going to give you. Hello, anger, with this knot in my stomach. You are not me. You're feeling. I say you're feeling, but you are not me. You're not me. Okay. You're actually a program. You're a program, and I'm glad that I can recognize you. Thanks for, showing up today. But now I want to release you. I want to let you go. All right? And simple as that. Identify the feeling, where it is, name it, describe it, acknowledge it. If it's a bad feeling, release it, let it go. And then you tell it thank you, and you remind yourself that I love you. Jean, I love you. Joel, I love you. Dion, I love you, Jay. You just tell yourself that. And so you can say you love you a few times, as much as you want to. It's according to how much you love you, just love you. But anyway, those are 3 steps. Find the feeling, identify the feeling, name the feeling, where it's in the body. If you could think of it as a color, whatever, just describe it. Then you thank you for showing up. Thank you very much for showing up, but I'm ready to release you now. You are not me. You are not me. You are program, and I'm releasing you. Thank you. I love you. I love you, Jean. I love you, Jean. I love you. And let it go. If it's a good feeling, if you're happy, you check yourself and, oh my goodness, I'm just happy. I'm just happy, and I got butterflies going on in my stomach, or I've got this tingling feeling all in my face. Well, you describe that as well, and you express gratitude and thanks for being here, and I appreciate you being here, and thank you for expressing yourself in my body. But remember, you're not me, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. And again, tell yourself that you love yourself. Try that. And what I tell my particular clients to do is when they identify a feeling that is negative, rate it. And I say rate it from 1 to 10. 10 meaning it is at its worst. It is at its highest. If you've got a knot in your stomach, is that tightness? Would it be a 0? Would it be from 1 to 10? Would it be what would the rating be? If it's a 10, you know what? If it's a 10, then you know what I want you to do. What I always have my clients do is I ask you, once you release it that first time, reevaluate yourself just real quickly. It takes you about 5 seconds. Reevaluate, and then rate it again and see if it's decreased at all. If it's not, then you know what? You're going to be looking for that feeling tomorrow or at the your next evaluation, because you want to diminish it to where it's 0, where it's no longer there, it's gone. And you can do that. They have proven to me that you can do it, because at the end of their sessions that they have with me, they usually tell me that the 3-step process was one of the best tools that they had to use during our sessions or during our time together. So try that. It's called a 3-step process. Identify the feeling, name it, identify where it is, describe it. Thank you very much for being here, but you are just a program. You are not me, and I am releasing you. 3 steps. If it's a great feeling, thanks for expressing yourself in me. You're still not me, but I love you and I appreciate it. Welcome back tomorrow, welcome back later, hang around, whatever. And I love you. Again, I love you. Try those. That's my mini session for tonight. Really, really, really. Remember, greet your friends with, don't ask them how they're doing, because they will tell you, and you know they will. Ask them to tell you something exciting about what's been going on in their life. Make them tell you something good rather than something bad, But sometimes, you want to have your little session. It's nothing like a bar. You're nothing like a nice, a nice session every now and again. Don't lose any friends over it. But I promise you, they'll love you more if you make them happy or help them increase their vibrations and lift their spirits rather than helping them be down. Misery does love company, but I tell you what, it's a whole lot better party when it's fun, when you're laughing. You know that, I know that. Thanks, guys, for being with me. This particular session will remain on the group page for a few days, and we'll take it down and upload it on our YouTube channel. Tell people about us. Ask people to invite them to our Facebook group page. It's beginning to be kind of popular, and I'm getting special requests. I mean, we got a request that the other day they wanted me to give them more information about the third eye. So I said, okay, so I'll see what I can find out for you, and I'll do it. So greet us, come by and see us, meet us, and greet us on our Facebook page, and remember that you are love. That is the highest vibration, frequency of vibration that you could ever have. It includes gratitude. It includes joy and happiness, all of those things. And it's also the highest level of consciousness. That's the highest level of consciousness is love. We are love. I love you. You love me. That's who we are. We are. That's our energy. That's the birth of our energy with that, and everything else happened after the love happened. We fell from grace some kind of way. But anyway, make it love. I love you. You love me. I will see you guys hopefully on Thursday night for the Conscious Creators Toolbox, and again next Sunday we'll see you again for 7 at 7. Take care. Love you lots.